WWE has delivered some of the most jaw-dropping and unforgettable moments in entertainment history. But sometimes the storylines push the envelope way too far. So far that they left fans outraged, uncomfortable, or downright furious. Subscribe to Wrestle Theory for all things WWE and beyond. From controversial plots to offensive themes, here are 10 WWE storylines that crossed the line. 1. Katie Vick, 2002. Let's kick things off with the storyline that should have never existed. In 2002, Triple H and Kane were locked in a heated feud when Triple H introduced the world to Katie Vick. Claiming that Kane had a dark past involving her, WWE presented a horrifying skit where Triple H mocked Kane by dressing as him and acting out an inappropriate scene with a mannequin in a casket. Fans were appalled, and the storyline was quickly abandoned, but not before it became one of WWE's most infamous moments. 2. The Eddie Guerrero exploitation, 2005. Eddie Guerrero was one of the most beloved superstars of all time. After his tragic passing in 2005, WWE used his death as a storyline tool. Randy Orton infamously told Rey Mysterio, "Eddie's not in heaven, he's in hell," sparking outrage among fans and critics alike. Many felt the exploitation of Eddie's death was tasteless and deeply disrespectful. 3. Vince McMahon's fake death, 2007. In 2007, WWE aired a storyline where Vince McMahon's limo exploded, implying he had died. While controversial on its own, the timing made it even worse. Just weeks later, the Chris Benoit tragedy unfolded and WWE had to scramble to distance themselves from the tasteless angle. The storyline was dropped entirely, but the damage was done. 4. Mark Henry and Mae Young's pregnancy, 2000. This one takes cringe to another level. Mark Henry, known as Sexual Chocolate, was involved in a bizarre storyline with Mae Young, a 77-year-old legend. The climax? Mae gave birth to a rubber hand. Yes, you heard that right. Fans were left scratching their heads, wondering how this storyline ever made it past the writer's room.
I still pick on Vince every time I see him, so are you ever going to tell me what the deal was with the hand? And he just starts laughing. It's a hand.
What was the original plan with this? I mean, she was pregnant. She was going to have an actual baby, I'm guessing, right?
No. Welcome to the world of pro wrestling.
It was a hand the whole time.
Everything don't make sense, but it's entertaining as hell.
5. The Mohammad Hassan controversy, 2005. Mohammad Hassan was introduced as a Middle Eastern American character who spoke out against racial prejudice, but WWE twisted his character into a stereotypical terrorist. The storyline took a dark turn when Hassan's henchmen attacked The Undertaker in a segment eerily similar to real-world terrorist acts. The backlash was immediate, and WWE pulled the character off TV entirely. 6. Stephanie McMahon and the Forced Wedding, 1999. In the late 90s, WWE ran a storyline where Stephanie McMahon was drugged by Triple H and taken to a drive-through wedding chapel in Las Vegas. Triple H married her against her will, claiming she was unconscious. This storyline sparked backlash for promoting inappropriate and non-consensual themes, but it went on to become a major plot point in WWE history. 7. Big Boss Man versus Big Show's Dead Dad, 1999. Feuds can get personal, but this one was downright absurd. In 1999, Big Boss Man crashed Big Show's father's funeral, chaining the coffin to his car and driving off with it. The segment was supposed to be dark comedy, but most fans found it distasteful and insulting to anyone who had lost a loved one. 8. The Lana, Rusev, and Bobby Lashley Love Triangle, 2019. Modern WWE isn't immune to controversial storylines. The love triangle between Lana, Rusev, and Bobby Lashley was widely criticized for its over-the-top drama and inappropriate segments. Fans called it out for being cheap, degrading, and utterly unnecessary. 9. The Pillman's Got a Gun segment, 1996. In a segment that blurred the lines of kayfabe, Brian Pillman brandished a gun on live TV during a feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin. While WWE hoped to create a shocking, dramatic moment, the angle received massive backlash for being too violent and glorifying gun use on television. 10. Dawn Marie and Tory Wilson's father, 2003. In 2003, Dawn Marie seduced Tory Wilson's father, Al Wilson, in one of the most uncomfortable storylines in WWE history. The angle culminated in Al Wilson dying after a honeymoon segment with Dawn. Fans criticized the storyline for being distasteful and lacking any real entertainment value. WWE has always walked the fine line between entertainment and controversy. While these storylines left a bad taste in many fans' mouths, they're a reminder of how far WWE has been willing to go to keep audiences talking. But what do you think? Which storyline crossed the line for you, and are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explosive WWE content.